All right, what's up, everyone? This is episode 18 of Bodybuilding 365 podcast. I have on once again Prime and Andre. And today we're just going to be talking about gym pet peeves and basically how much we hate them and how often we see them. I mean, like I just said before we started, there's probably a ton we can think of on the fly, but I made a list of probably 8 here just off the last 5 minutes. But first things first, how you guys doing? I saw you guys yesterday, but I gotta, guess I'll ask.
I'm doing good. How was the stairs yesterday?
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I was
I
guess Greg.
This dude got to speed it up. He's walking up there. Stop those
I guess Greg just standing there, and I'm like, "Yo, speed it up." Hello, like, what's going on?
He
So
called me the one
Take
time.
a water break.
I was doing 50 minutes, so I was like, all right, 30 minutes. I'll take a little sip and go right back to it. And I see a text. I'm like, faster, Greg. I'm like, where is this dude? And I see just like
that's like that 5-minute sip, so he can wait for the time to go by.
Word up.
No. I wish the time stops after like 10 seconds, but I just see him on the Stairmaster across the gym, like, oh god, shit. But the no shoes is not too bad, but
no shoes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, especially on the stairs, though.
I did this morning too, but my Achilles started to hurt, so maybe I'll go Crocs.
What you did on a treadmill?
No, I was still doing Stairmaster, but after like 40 minutes or after 30 minutes, I was like,
oh shit.
So
yeah, I don't know. I got used to it, I guess. Like socks and stairs, bomb, A+.
I just do barefoot on the treadmill. That's it. I've done it barefoot and with Crocs.
Yeah, I think Crocs are gonna be my new thing. Or try it out.
At my home, my cardio here at the house.
Yeah, the home gym. I was about to say. I know you do that. Signature's gym.
I'm doing that shit at Signature.
So Andre, what's the one pet peeve that you always see, I guess, or the one you want to talk about right now?
Here we go.
These C-bum twins calling daddy type kids out there. That's a big pet peeve of mine. It's like out of nowhere. Like I can understand idolizing somebody, but like get to the point where you're like copying the style, the haircut, the mustache, and then calling him daddy. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it that kids want to idolize somebody, but
that's too far.
Like they take it to a whole nother level. Like I see with the whole like, I get it's a joke or whatever, but why you calling this motherfucker daddy? Like, bruh. Come on.
That's too far. I'll get the apparel and stuff. I won't get the daddy shirt, but I mean, obviously.
No, like I mean, like not that like they're buying his brand because that I don't care, but they're matching like the what do you call that? The checkered shirts, the button downs, the flannels.
Flannels, yeah.
They start copying everything, and then I see somebody wearing the mullets, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like I get it. I get for some things. I get it for some things because he's so famous or getting more mainstream because he has almost like 3 million followers now on Instagram. But at a certain point, like you can make a trend, but then once you start like you said, calling this random guy basically daddy and you're a man, it's like, all right.
I get it.
Right. Like, they go two ways, like you gay or like you want Chris Bosa to be your father.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Well,
like you'll never catch me calling him Daddy C-Bum. I'll look up to him. Obviously, I'm like the guy. All my friends know, and you guys know. It's like that's like my guy. But I'm not gonna be like publicly wearing a shirt that says Daddy C-Bum and then like praising it.
If you wear that one day,
what'd you say?
I said
no. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said these kids now are basically sucking his dick. Like,
yeah, it's gone too far, but like I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about doing just a mustache for stage, but like whatever. Like I kind of like it for classic just because of that, but also, I mean, obviously he popularized it, but it's like,
are you gonna shave your beard for the stage?
I keep thinking back and forth because I'm like, if I don't shave it, I'm definitely gonna make it like thinner.
Yeah.
But if I do, like, I almost want to shave my beard now to see if I like it, and in worst case, I have 5 weeks to grow it back.
Yeah.
But I don't
I mean,
know.
I would keep it. It doesn't look like just like obviously like just straighten it up and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dre?
To me, when I shave, I just look more of a baby face, and then you see more of my prep face. So that's why I shave.
True.
Yeah.
You see like lines and shit.
And I don't have like the porn stash, like the thin one. So I'm like, all right, I could get away with it. But
the
I don't know.
porn stash.
Like if you shave it now and see how it looks, then keep it. If not, it'll grow within the next 5 weeks.
Yeah, it'll grow for like the length that I want it, regardless. So, but yeah, all right. So, Daddy C-Bum is number one, I guess. Alex, what's your pet peeve?
Everything.
I did a video about this. The scrawny kids that wear stringers. It's like, bro. It's like, bro, like, come on, like you about like this big, and you wearing like a stringer. This is my son, by the way. And you wearing like this fucking stringer, and then they go around, posing and shit like that. Oh, I'm lean.
Yeah.
Like, yes, of course you're lean. So if you miss one meal a day, obviously you're gonna have abs and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like be 230, 240 pounds, and have some abs or some shit like that. Then I would say, okay, rock the stringer. But you kidding, man. It's like you're basically wearing nothing anyway, because the shit just comes like up here. No, wait, there you go. Yo, I think he goes to signature.
Yeah, I think that's him.
Yo.
Oh, there it is. That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I see around signature. And it kind of like pisses me off a little bit. Or any gym, especially iron culture.
Yeah. And the best too is when they have those super long stringers. I gotta find one where it's like,
oh my god,
you don't know if they're wearing shorts. Let me see here.
Oh, it just covers up the shorts. Yeah,
I just remembered of a pet peeve that even Fuad mentioned in the last podcast. It's like the whole thing that everyone's claiming to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah,
but there's a difference between being an influencer and actually living the lifestyle. And a bunch of these kids don't live the lifestyle of eating the meals, trading balls to wall, and putting in the work. And what pisses me off is when I see somebody like, I'm gonna do a set of whatever, record it, and I'm done. I'm like, you just did a set just for the gram. I'm like,
just for the gram, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's crazy. I wish there was like a set like definition of us like you have to do this, this, and this to call yourself a body. Well, I guess there is, but nobody really adheres to it. But it's like we all know those few guys, more than a few guys in the gym who are like,
you mean signature?
Yeah. Signature.
Yeah, just call out signature. You got the apparel on and everything today, brother.
I'm representing.
That
like
and use the pendulum.
I'm just gonna walk in there. I got my day pass from the posing clinic still, so I want to use that. That's another topic. I don't want to get banned from the gym though, so I don't want to say anything.
They're not gonna ban you, man.
They banned like they like banned one of the kids. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know the kid on Instagram, Dior Gabe? He used to work there, like curly hair, young kid. But he used to work there. He used to work there. Then him and Ant said something on like Instagram Live that wasn't bad, but I think they took it the wrong way. And then they took back Ant. And then because I don't think he said it, he was just his Instagram Live.
Yeah.
They
like kicked out Gabe.
So. I truly don't think there's anything in the contract that states I can't talk shit about the gym that I'm training at.
Oh no.
Ban me.
That's like, crazy.
You're gonna hear from my lawyer.
Well, people are tagging him on Instagram, so that's true.
But they worked there though, right? Was that another thing too?
They both did, yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the difference.
I want to see them go up to Prime and be like, "Hey, you're banned. Make fun of them."
Save him the 30-minute drive.
Yo, for real. I'd be like, the fuck I am. Knock off that shit, like.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, it's.
As far as like real like super pet peeves though, like the people that we saw it yesterday where somebody had like 4 easy bars and like
yeah.
four or five sets of dumbbells and shit like that, all in,
You know
in
who
a little section.
and you've seen this guy, Greg. It's the guy at the gym. He always does supersets and he's always on the floor. He takes up all the easy bars, he takes all the dumbbells, and it's like he gets mad when I'm trying to go in his lane with 140-pound dumbbells. Like, move your shit. I gotta walk through here. Let me roll my dumbbell or something, man.
That's
Like,
another thing.
right.
I like when I'm holding dumbbells, whether like it's always like, say it's like 80 or 120s, whatever, and people are walking and they expect me to move, and I'm like, I'm holding 120 pounds in each hand. I'm just gonna keep walking. My dumbbells are gonna win, or it's like, and they just look at you. I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'm not trying to hold these for more than 10 seconds right now, and I should be rolling them, but it's like the stares you get when I'm like, you're the one that's wrong, not me.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
It's all
But-
like me. Like, bro,
Yeah, like,
not that serious.
and
You
it's
can
not
see
even
them
that
move over
hard.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's not even like, it's simple things that everybody's like, these pet peeves are all simple things. Like, just like, and the easy bar thing, like, I like when they take it from the easy bar like rack and they go over
Mhm.
by like the other half of the gym.
Oh
And-
my God. Over to the mirrors or like where the little turf is or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I seen an easy bar by the one of the leg extension machines the other day. I'm like, yo, how? Like,
Or they bring the
why?
dumbbells there and they leave the dumbbells
Yeah, I
there.
seen dumbbells over there too. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, 2
So-
days ago, I was walking like from that turf area to like the posing room area,
Mhm.
and there's a girl like next to me just doing lunges, and I'm like, doesn't this seem weird to you if you're doing lunges and you're just getting traffic next to you?
Was she in like that little carpet area?
No, she was like walking, almost like walking next to me in that one aisle where it's like Smith on the left and machines on the right. And I was like, this doesn't seem right. Just do it like in place or not at all.
Yeah, she's looking for attention.
I think at the end of the day, signature is way too overcrowded.
They
That's
gotta-
everyone.
Yeah, they got to cap the members for now.
Bring it back to COVID numbers. What is like the 250 max? I think it was at that time.
Do you think
Yeah.
the serious members, like the serious gym people, are gonna leave, or they're just gonna deal with it?
No, they're gonna deal with it.
I think so.
Because you got to think about it, like Signature is one of the only gyms that's 24 hours in like this little metro area that you can adjust your schedule. You can either come early or you could come late to beat the crowd and stuff like that.
Even in the morning, it's crowded though. Surprising.
No, yeah, it is. It is. But like, if somebody's like super serious, they'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna come at like 4 o'clock in the morning to train, or come late at night to train and shit like that. If they,
because I even deal with the training aspect of it, but like, let's say you get there at 4, you're gonna expect to spend 10-15 minutes trying to look for parking.
Oh yeah, yesterday.
That's the only thing.
We both was like, yo, where the fuck? Like, Drake texted me like, yo, there's no parking down there. I'm like, God damn.
I always get so lucky with parking. I park if it's 20. If I'm there for say 10 days in a row, probably 8 out of 10 times I park on like the side of the street that's like where the door is in front of those big like trucks. Those 2 spots, I've always parked one of them like right there.
Man,
you lucky bastard.
I've parked in the big lot maybe 3 times in the last 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how I get so lucky.
I think they should build a deck parking lot.
That's what I thought they were doing.
Fucking just level that shit up.
That'd be a good idea. If they could put it fucking right across the street, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Or where they did the
big one, yeah.
And the new one. Because what pissed me off, like the other day, how everybody's parking in the middle.
Yeah.
But now it's like, since there's no lines, they just keep that fucking thing going.
They do.
I'm like, I can't get out. I can't get out because the fucking line is. I'm like, how the hell do I get out of here?
And I like how they put the divider too. Oh, you go ahead.
At least I see some people like they'll park a couple cars here and they'll leave some space and they'll leave some space and leave some space.
Yeah.
But that all the way line down shit, I haven't seen that in a long ass time since the old parking lot, where people just used to take up that whole middle.
Yeah.
And I used to be right there with them too.
You guys park in that where the therapy session area is, and it has like those two parking spots. Like this is for the therapy. You
Yeah.
guys park there?
Nah, I don't do
No.
that. I'm not that complete asshole.
I think I did.
I
That
haven't
one.
done that.
Maybe like what
That's
time?
like
Do they close at 5?
Say again.
I said, do they close at like 5 o'clock?
Yeah, I think 5. And they're not
If they
even, they're not
close-
open on Fridays.
Oh, all right. So see, that's a game changer right there.
Yeah.
That might be worth then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like how the Big Lot, they put that one divider where there isn't like a
one.
I thought that was candy.
Oh,
Where
it
was-
there's- technically, I guess. M&Ms. Are those peanut M&Ms?
Oh, it's peanut M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms.
What is this?
What?
Where's your rice and chicken and water?
Oh, I got the water right here.
Yeah.
I just need some sugar, man. But yeah, go ahead.
I like that the barrier they put where like you can go in and out, and that one, the Big Lot, and it's just enough for your car to get out.
Yo,
And I'm like,
it is.
why
I'm
put the
just
arrows then?
bro, like you gotta fucking be able to know how to drive to get through that parking lot.
It's so funny. You see people going in and out because they messed the turn up, and I'm like,
It's like an obstacle course.
literally, yeah. You got to think of how to get out.
Exactly.
All right.
I think they sent out a survey like about what do you want to change. I told them just put lines in the middle, like parking spaces.
Yeah,
That's it.
because people are gonna
That
park
would-
there, so might as well, yeah. But
And it's not like they said anything about it either. Like to say stop or you can't park here. So yeah. Oh yeah, they did have a survey. What you guys put? I mean, besides anything.
My favorite machine is the Cybex hack. And I think they need another vertical Smith machine like the Epic one.
Mm.
And they need to fix the parking situation.
I think I put my favorite was all the back machines. I forgot what else I put. I think I put like NA for a lot of stuff. I was just like, fuck it.
I don't even know if I did
Not
it.
available.
I don't think I did it.
Not
No,
available.
But going back to the whole pet peeve things.
Oh, you can't stand still, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you got now?
No, it's my vape thing. I'm just trying to stay awake, man. Oh shit. All right, yeah. Okay, it's great.
You need to get some coffee. You need to get some coffee.
No, I don't want to drink coffee because I do want to take a nap before I hit the gym as well.
Let's see. One of the things I have here is it's like I'll combine them. It's like yelling or screaming. Obviously, there's times when it's necessary, but then like when you see Sean doing, 8 plates or whatever, 6 plates on the hack squat for 20, like, all right, the grunt it makes sense. But when you see a guy doing 40-pound incline bench, yelling, and then throws the weights forward and clips you in the ankle, you're like, all right.
That happened to you?
Well, that's
No,
two
no,
different things.
Oh,
I almost got like I hate it when they're like it's somewhat lightweight and you're just throwing it like from chest to like the floor.
Yeah.
I feel like me who like even prime we bench over dumbbell press over like 140s.
Yeah.
I try to put it down on my legs and then drop it down.
Yeah.
And
I feel like an experienced lifter does that. Will bring it back down to the knees and then drop it down. I mean, of course, there's sometimes like, listen, if you pressing maybe 200, you'd be like, man, fuck this, get this shit off me.
But also,
But I
too,
feel like
there's
I
a
know
right
some-
way. There's a right way to throw it. Instead of throwing it like down like this, if you throw it, it's just gonna bounce up and down. But when they throw it this way and it just ricochets forward, that's like
exactly.
just flick
And
your
it-
wrist
it
forward.
bounce any fucking way.
And-
Yeah, exactly.
And what you said about the grunting is like now I'm getting like Ben Chow, whereas like we don't know the max intensity of that person. Because imagine it's a newbie and his max intensity is 2 plates on a leg press. And
Yeah.
he's grunting. It's like it could be okay. It just looks weird, you know what I mean?
I guess
But
More
I know
detail,
there's
like-
people that
no, go ahead.
but I know people that do their like feeder warm up, whatever, the first set, and they're just grunting from the beginning. I'm like,
That's
what's
what I
the
mean.
point?
Yeah.
Why are you barking? Like, shut
Yeah.
up.
Or like the first rep of like their top set, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I won't like obviously if you're struggling in the last one, you're like grunting, like, all right, that obviously makes sense. But like you said, if you're doing a feeder of 5 reps, you're like, maybe that shouldn't be your feeder.
What
But
if it helps them get into the zone though? You know what I mean?
So you're becoming a dog.
yeah, I mean,
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie, like I grunt, but I try to like not be so fucking let the whole gym know, like, hey, come watch me.
yeah, there's a difference because like I when I worked out with you guys, like usually I think if we worked out like 10 times, 8 have been legs for some reason. It's like if I grunt, I'm like, well, I really don't like doing that because I don't want to be that guy who everybody's like, what is this guy doing? But it's more like I feel like I'm about to, it's like my breath is out and I'm grunting rather than like belting a yell out. So I feel like if you open mouth scream, then you're wasting so much energy on that scream. Just keep it inside and push the weight, whatever it may be.
I'm
But
just saying, I'm like, up, up.
exactly. Yeah.
simple.
What else? There's something else. Like,
The best is when they finish the rep and then they yell, and I'm like,
you're done.
what's the point?
You're done.
What's the point?
That's
the breath of like excitement, like finally, like this shit is over. Like,
wow, you did one plate. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh yo.
Or what were you gonna say, Andre? I cut you off before.
I don't know. I forgot. It's either that or something like yeah, I forgot. It's out. I tried to thought I had it and I'm like, you know, it's gone.
Like,
yeah, never mind.
It'll come back later.
Yeah.
Some other ones I got are when you ask to work in, they say no. That one just bothers me. Just because like what reason?
I don't
sometimes I feel like
depending on what it is.
Like an asshole, like you're saying no to me. Jump in. Motherfucker.
He's like the god of the gym. Me?
Yeah, like
you don't know who I am. Like,
nah, but like I understand some people, and majority of people like allow it.
Yeah.
Still, like it's like, come on, man, we're just using the machine code. Just let me hop in.
Yeah, like I feel weird asking for like a dumbbell or like a easy bar curl. So like I'll just go up and wait or whatever. But like a machine, like I see you on your phone in between sets regardless. So like what's the point if you stand up and do it?
Yesterday, we wanted to do the weighted ab machine.
Yeah.
And I asked the guy, like, yo, how many sets you got? He's like, I got 2 more. I'm like, okay. Me and Prime do like 4 or 5 sets of abs on like another machine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this guy's still on his second set. What is it? 2 sets of weight and 2 sets of talking, and then 1 minute break, and then I go piss, and then I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
That goes into, I got another one. That goes into my other one where this happened 2 weeks ago. I was doing hamstrings. I was waiting for one of the leg presses, the one I always use. And this girl's like I see her on, it's like, all right, I'll do something else and I'll just like watch and make sure when she's done, I'll hop on. And then she does a set. I'm like, all right, I see her walk away. I wait like 2-3 minutes. I go over. I see her talking to her friends. I point. She's like, no, I got like 3 more. And I'm like, you did 2 sets in 15 minutes or 1 set in 15 minutes. And I was like,
what?
Bro,
she must be a power lifter.
No, you guys know who it is. I don't know her name, but I'll leave it be. But I'm like,
they can add effects and be like, when you say the name, it goes beep.
I don't know her name, but like it's
he's like, I don't want to say it.
Right.
It's Woosa's like friend, the one with the curly,
the light skin chick.
Oh, no, I know.
The tall black chick.
Yeah. She's like not tall, skinny, but like she's
the one that trains with Woos all the time. I know who you're talking about.
Not her with the dreads, but no, not her, not with the glasses, not her.
Okay, so the average height, like dark skin chick, that's kind of like with the abs and shit is always out.
No, not her. Hold on, let me find her. Let's see if I can find her.
You
I'm
know
about to
what
say
happened
she.
last week while he searches this shit?
Huh?
You
Huh?
know, while he searches whatever he's gonna search, I'm like, what pissed me off last week is when I do my workouts, I like using the same machines. So if I'm gonna do Smith incline, I like using my Epic machine. That's it. So I go, it's chest day. I go to the guy. I'm like, yo, how many sets you got left? He's like, I got 100.
What?
100 what?
What?
Yo,
I'm like, what? He's like,
that
100
motherfucker
reps.
don't like.
I got
He said
100 reps.
100 reps.
And I'm like, I got like 40s. I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna just go. I want to knock your ass up. I looked at him because I was training with Mina that day. I'm like, I looked at him like, yo, he has the audacity to say, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's wild. Like,
Fucking pressing 25 pounds for 100 times? Like, come
I know
on.
you looking at him like, where's your chest at? You doing 100 reps, bro.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny as hell. I never really like asking people to work in like with shit, but I mean, whenever I do,
they get mad at you.
nah, whenever I do, they're kind of like, okay.
No, but like there's times where like I've asked a person, it's like, yo, how many sets you got in? I got 4. I just started. Like they say it was such an action. I'm like, yo, I'm just asking. Like I just want to use the machine. Why are you getting mad at me?
I probably got that a handful of times, but not like I can't remember. But if I ask somebody, usually I'm like, yo, how many you got? They'd be like, oh, 2, 3, or whatever, and then they kind of just leave it alone. Then they'll be looking for me like, yo, or whatever type shit. But
the shit that happened yesterday, that's not a pet peeve of yours.
When he left the weights on there?
Yeah, we asked this guy for a shoulder press, the Cybex one.
yeah.
And he had one plate, and then he had like 5-10 pounds on it, like stacked. And
yeah, that was goofy.
He was done with his shit, and he looks at it. He's like, "I'm done." And I kept staring him down. I'm like, "Why the fuck did you just leave all the weight on it? Just take it down, take it off."
It's like that's a courtesy, yeah.
I think if I was in a bad mood, I would have said something. But I was happy. Like I
looked at you.
Good.
You were laughing. I was dead ass serious. I'm like, this.
Yeah. See, I was in a great mood. If I was in a bad mood, I was like, yo, bro, yo. No.
The only time only once I made someone take it down. We're on the leg press, and he was on the techno gym, and I was on I think it's called the Freedom Machine, the gray one.
Yeah.
And I stacked the whole thing, take my weight off, and he looks at me, he's like, hey, you want to use mine? I'm like, and he left his weight there and left. I'm like, no, I actually work out, I take my shit off. Or I say some stupid shit.
Was this during prep?
He comes back and starts unloading his machine. I'm like, oh, now you're gonna do it? Great.
That's during prep?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm sure I'm gonna have, I mean, with prep, I know I've been like, I talk to myself and like I said, I'll insult someone under my breath to them. But like I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, unless you do something really stupid. Like the thing I hate was when like I'm there doing like 3-4 sets of dumbbell lateral raises, and I'm like in my own zone, not blocking anybody in the mirror. I'm there for like 10 minutes. And then someone takes the dumbbells, probably the 15s or 20s, and stands directly in front of the mirror, directly in front of me. So I make it a point where I step to the side and do it there, and then make eye contact the entire time.
And then they move over in front of you again.
Yeah. And the best part is they'll finish their set, put it down, and then they're just like standing in front of the mirror, and the mirror's like this. And I'm like, doesn't that feel weird? You're just like staring yourself down for that amount of time. I'm like,
bro, people are weird in the gym, man. It's like, I think there's no respect for like personal space sometimes.
How do you get during prep? Like during prep, I'm not as vocal, but my face speaks volume. Like my face is like, I hate you.
Me, I'm more so like in a shell. And I kind of, you obviously seen that I went to a whole completely different gym. Yeah. And I don't know. I just stay to myself. I just do what I have to do. Like, I just leave out.
Bullshit. Your face doesn't show like the anger. Or you
just, it does. It does. Like I usually walk around with the bitch face all day. And people be like, you in a bad mood? Absolutely. I'm in prep. Oh, okay.
Tiptoe away.
And it's kind of like, but I mean, when I see bullshit done to other people or just in general, I kind of just like shake my fucking head
Yeah, I think
I just go do what I gotta do.
only one incident that I actually saw, like this pro. He's not like a big time pro. He's like a regular pro. He's on the treadmill during prep, and everything's empty. So some random guy comes in, stands, and gets on the treadmill next to him. So the pro goes on Instagram. He's like, "Yo, this stinky motherfucker gets on right next to me. I don't give a shit. I know he's listening to me. Look at this motherfucker. All this treadmill." I'm like, "What the fuck, man?"
This was that signature.
No. This was that signature.
Oh,
This is somewhere else. But I was like, Jesus
but
Christ.
like, yeah, that's annoying. But like, don't
Like
be.
that happened to me today, but I can't. What do you want me to tell the guy? Like,
You're gonna cry about that? Like, who cares?
like, oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, that is annoying though.
Yeah, it's
20
annoying, but,
cardio
like,
machines, and you
like-
want to get on the one next to me.
Yeah. But it's like at some point, like,
He wants your powers.
yeah, at that point, like you said, like you shake your head at some people doing things. That's where I'm at right now, where I'm like, that's not right. But then I'm like, you're just an idiot. I'm gonna continue on because I don't really care. Because like normally I don't care about like really anything. I can just shut my emotions off, which I guess is good and bad. But now during prep, I'm like, nothing doesn't, as of right now, nothing does not affect, like nothing affects me. Like,
do you think the gear makes people more irrational, like during prep?
Yeah, gear first of all amplifies like your natural personality in a sense, but it also, especially trend has always
So if you're an asshole, you become more of an asshole.
yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Because usually when I'm on gear, I'm more chilling, like relaxing and shit. But then obviously as prep goes on, I become a little pissy, but not really. And then trend, for instance, it also messes with the brain chemistry to some certain extent, and it could literally change your way of thinking in a good way or a bad way. Depends on how you look at it. But I do think the gear messing with hormones and shit like that, and you trying to keep them in balance is like, it's definitely gonna mess with people's moods and stuff like that too. That's why I tell people that when they first get on gear, to like always remind yourself, like if you feel yourself acting out some type of way that you don't normally do, remind yourself that you're on steroids, and that's the reason why, and to like tone it back down a little bit, and be like, all right, like de-escalate any situation or some shit like that, because some people turn into real hotheads. Like I'm like, bro, relax, dog. Like the nigga just looked at your girl, like he don't want her, like ready to fight and shit.
People get so hot-headed so quick. I'm like, I can't even waste my time, prep or not. Like, I don't want to ruin my day getting pissed off.
I'm too tired half the time. Like, I'm tired to fucking now.
Yeah.
Greg, you're studying to become a PT or a doctor or something like that?
Yeah, physiotherapist, yeah.
Because I was gonna say, imagine he became like an actual ER doctor. He's on steroids. He's like, "Oh, you want to fuck with me today? Dead."
Yeah, I'm gonna open you up. Yeah.
Dead. You put the wrong one today.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's so many, because even now, like yesterday when I was walking in to meet you guys, I saw one older guy just talking about like how pissed off he was about like the whole tripod thing and people just coming here to not work out. I'm like, okay, but like if you see it across the gym and it's not affecting you, just don't look that way.
Tripods.
If it's not in a way, I mean, I don't care if you make yourself look dumb, but like, because we use tripods sometimes, but we use it sparingly. So like, if I use a tripod like out on like the floor, I'm either like doing something in a corner or maybe like in the posing room, but like, or having someone to record it for me so it's not in the way. But people that try to use it at like 6 p.m. on a Wednesday, like you're asking to get.
Like I understand that now this whole gym world, it revolves around social media and having to record everything. But there's some things I'm just like, you're recording your warm up, you're recording you walking, you're recording this. And like, I feel like when I put up the standards, like what I'm recording is gonna be worth recording. So like, like it's you're gonna see like there's something crazy. So it's like
top set or something. Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I just feel weird when I have to set up the tripod with the actual like the big camera. And then
it doesn't bother me. It's just like I get it. People want to, increase their social following and shit like that. I mean, if I bump into it, I bump into it. And it falls over, it falls over. Oops,
like I respect when they're recording, and if I see it, I try to like walk around it.
Yeah,
I just they walk right through my camera and they see it. And I know it's a public gym and all this other shit, but like you see the camera and you see what I'm doing and you still walk through. I'm like, you're an ass.
Yeah, and it's like you said, some people like on Monday, my friend came and recorded a YouTube for me, and I was doing like my 3 sets of hamstring curls, and I'm sitting there and she's on the one next to me. She's like, if you want to get a photo or anything, just let me know and I'll get out of your way. I was like, no, you're good. It's a public gym, but I appreciate it. Like some people are gonna do that, but some people are gonna be like, why are you recording? Or like you said, if we set something up, they're gonna walk right through it slowly, just because.
Word.
Like even though like last prep I did like videos with Tony and stuff, I still feel weird. Like even my girl, she's like, why don't you want to do more YouTubes? One, I don't have a videographer. And 2, it's like, it feels weird sometimes. Like being followed around throughout the gym with a camera. I don't feel worthy. Yeah,
I know. I don't even feel like recording any of my sets because I'm like, this workout is trash. Like I look like garbage. Who the fuck am I?
Their garbage look is someone's best look. That's the crazy thing.
There's levels to it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I hate it. You're like, I'm fat. I still got abs.
But no, yeah. And actually, I think I have one more. I have one more that you guys are gonna like. That I've experienced. The other one my friend has. In the sauna, people who work out in the sauna, or my friend was in there, I think last week, and he was in there and he was like, somebody ate a muffin in the sauna right in front of me right now. And it's like, that's just disgusting.
Bruh.
Disgusting.
One soggy, sweaty ass muffin.
Exactly, yeah.
There was some Spanish motherfucker, no offense. Some old Spanish dude like a few years ago in that sauna, bro. He was putting on like this mint, I don't know, like this mint gel or some shit onto like the burner or whatever.
Oh, I remember.
It's like peppermint.
Whole sauna is
You're
like
crying. You're crying, yeah.
Eyes burning and shit like that. He just still there chilling and shit. I'm like, yo, my man, what are you doing? You're like, oh, I make it smell good. Let's make it smell good. I'm like, no, stop doing that shit, bro. You're not supposed to be doing that goofy shit. I seen a motherfucker in there, butt ass naked, dick all out, not giving a fuck. I seen some motherfucker in there shadow boxing. What are you doing, bro? Why? Like, why?
I was in there.
I don't know. I go in there and lay my fat ass down.
I sit there for 10 minutes and get in and out.
Yeah.
If I go. But
I haven't used the sauna in a long ass time.
Yeah, I kind of want to start using it a little bit. But
shit, I used to be in that bitch for like 30 minutes, bro. Twice a day. Like, yeah, like during the prep or whatever. So it's like you lose a lot of water and shit. Yeah. I was like, it felt good though, because like my body felt good. It felt limber and shit like that or whatever.
Yeah.
And my nasal passages were like really clear. But I haven't been there in so long.
During prep, I didn't do it because it was like an additional time. You know what I mean? So like, I get there, train 2 hours, then do cardio for X amount of time. Then I'll do posing for X amount of time. And I'm like, fuck, now I got to do 30 minutes of sauna, bro. I just want to go home.
Yeah, exactly. And you live, how far you live? You live 30 minutes away too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing that sauna shit when I was living like right around the corner. I was in Belleville, so it made sense. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah. So
I remember
attach it to your legs, bro.
Huh?
You gotta do the sauna and attach it to your legs.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking,
I need to wear like 3 pairs of pants.
Yo, yeah. 3 pairs of sweatpants every time you do cardio.
I mean,
Vaso burn and plastic wrap.
Have you tried VersaBurn?
No.
I got it here. If you want to try it, that shit burns like a motherfucker.
Is that what we were just talking about yesterday?
Yeah, it's liquid.
It has like a cinnamony smell to it, but I used it for the back of my hamstrings, my glutes.
This one burns a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything. And this one's all right. So I used to do this in the morning and then this for training and shit. But
Yeah.
let me let you know, if you misplace this and get it somewhere in your eye, your fucking bolas or ass, it's gonna burn like a mother.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Especially like if you do it on your abs too. And if you don't, like, if you let it sit for a little bit, that shit is be like on fire, bro.
For me, it was like I always get it on my wrist here, and it'll start in this area. So what I'll do is like I'll get it like on a like the tanning thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just start rubbing it here, and then call it a day.
Well, how long does it last?
If you put it on before your workout, you'll probably feel it throughout your whole workout.
Yeah, you would definitely. Like once you start sweating, it'll like
Die down.
melt off type thing or whatever, but
Gotcha.
you definitely feel it for a good portion of it.
Yeah. Put your whole legs on that shit.
I'll take a bath with it.
Oh no.
Bye penis.
Yeah, we're gonna get a text like my balls.
Yeah. I'll be the color of your shirt.
It got in the tip.
Would you do it if someone dared you to do it? Like
yes.
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, maybe money. For money, the right amount, I'd be like,
how much that shit burns?
Actually, I don't know. I've never done it before. Yeah.
I do it for like $5,000. Whole body bath. Oh yeah.
I wasn't even gonna take it that far, but okay.
$5. Take it or leave it. So before we go, I was wanting to just go into more bodybuilding and just kind of recap buys and tries a little bit here.
Blessing looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, I don't like after last year's showing, I need to see him next to somebody before I see him. Like, yeah, he looks great and all, but next to somebody, I don't think he's gonna. I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely improved, but we got to see, like you said, compared, because he might look good at like a Puerto Rico Pro or wherever he's doing it.
Yeah, he looked really small though next to everybody his first showing.
Yeah.
For real.
You're telling me you don't remember that?
No, yeah, I remember.
So like, imagine like how much mass can you actually put on like during that off season that he had, which is what, less than a year?
I mean, if he run the right protocol, he could put on 15, 20. If he was really pushing it, he got up to like 300 this off season though, right?
Maybe. I think so, yeah. Because when he was like around like training with Nick Walker and stuff, so he's doing indie. Yeah.
So he dropped Chad and he's with George Farah now.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I wonder why. I wonder if Chad had him eating like a fucking madman.
Yeah. I mean,
but George used to train Kai Green. Kai Green is at that Redcon gym.
Yeah. That's true.
They probably got to like chatting and shit like that. He was like, yo, he hooked him up with a deal or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I mean,
how good is George though?
How what?
How good is he?
Oh, George is like one of the old school gurus.
Yeah.
George used to compete too. He used to compete back in the day. He's always come very consistent with his look. I don't know what his placing was, but he was like well known, well respected and type shit.
Yeah. All right, next guy, Neil Curry, I didn't even know we were that close to the Pittsburgh Pro, but again, he looks good. But I don't know who else is doing the show, so it might.
Was he classic?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's funny, like his glutes look so small. I mean, obviously that's probably just a good thing, but it's just like they look like two little oranges. You know what I mean? They got these big ass ham hock looking legs and shit.
Yeah.
I think he looks really good, conditioned and all.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't have those GI issues again, because I think last year that's
his problem. That, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is motherfucking Milos's guy.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anyone big doing this show.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I haven't.
Everyone's already qualified.
Let me see if I don't even know if they post about it, but
Ramon is qualified. The other
That's like blessing. I mean, Divine might do it. The black guy that's with Gas. I think he's with Gas. I don't know.
with the dreads.
Yeah, him.
Oh.
He usually does it every year, I think. I don't know.
This guy's right. Is it this guy? Yeah, I think so.
Divine Fit or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He doesn't look that ready.
The legs looks like me with the legs.
Remember I watched something about him. He said he used to always party up until like 2 weeks out from his show. I'm like, bruh. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Did you hear about that thing that there was a bodybuilder that put on the dreads just so he can get like his height can be taller so he can get a different weight class? And then they at the show, they're like, yo, take that shit off. And they're like, what? It's my real hair. And they pulled it off and it was just a wig. And then he couldn't do the show because he didn't make the weight.
Yo, that's funny as hell. He was a pro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's sad, bro. That's sad as hell.
That's not good at all. Next guy, Justin Rodriguez. I saw him a few days ago, actually on Monday at Signature.
Is he looking dead?
I mean, he always looks very sluggish, but I mean, he was still pushing hard, but
he said sluggish.
But I hope he comes back.
Are y'all going to the New York Pro?
I might because
I think so. Yeah.
Nick, yeah, May 21st. May 21st. It's Friday T-Neck this year. Thank God.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it's the same day as the RBP meeting, right?
No,
it's
that's Aries. Like there's the annual thing.
Yeah, it's a separate one. Yeah.
Yeah, RBP is June 18th and the 19th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go to both of them.
Yeah, I might have an event that day, so I probably won't be able to go.
What, for June?
Yeah, June is the MedLife calendar for June is like fucking retarded.
Oh shit.
Like, no life. June 18th, I got like some Mexican band coming.
Nice.
That's about it. And then I might be able to go to the 19th, actually.
I bet.
What are we thinking of Hunter here?
I don't think he's gonna get the same placing this year, but he might, but I don't know.
He looks consistent. I don't know. Does he have his weight up there? No.
Weighing around 280 fasting. Yeah.
What do you believe his diet when he posts it or no?
I don't follow Hunter. I think he's boring.
He'll post like his meals and he'll be like 4 out of 6 all have to do with like protein powder and oatmeal or something, or cream of rice.
I believe it. Yeah. I believe it because I figured, well, one, like, why would he lie? But maybe that just works for him, like digestive wise.
Like he eats no real food. That's the thing.
Yeah, like I know a lot of his shit is just like liquid in a sense, like oatmeal and protein powder or cream of wheat or some shit.
But he looks good. I'm not gonna lie, but he's under the guidance of Ben. So
yeah.
I think they can do something good. But
wait. He's with Ben Chow.
Yeah. Ben Chow and his girlfriend are coaching him.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, since the last Olympia.
Well, no, since peak week or like the
last 2-3 weeks of it, yeah.
What's up with Hunter's boy?
Brian?
Is he still competing this year? Or
his physique is really weird. He's trading a lot with Patrick Moore now.
Really?
Like,
holy fuck.
Type in Brian Troy or Brian. I think it's BRY. Maybe.
Oh, that way.
BRY.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's in that deadlift video. He's always at Patrick's gym.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Patrick is out of Texas. Damn, I forgot.
For a second, I thought you said Patrick Tor, and I was like, really? I was like,
Nah,
no way.
Patrick Moore.
Yeah.
No one hears about Patrick anymore.
I'll say, what do we think about Patrick Moore?
Yeah.
I think he's another Keon that like he came in, he thinks his genetics would take him wherever he needs to go. He's very sensitive, extremely sensitive, which is like you signed up for this sport. You're gonna get criticized no matter what.
Yeah.
Like people think he can do classic, and they're like, he's like, no, I have way too much. I'm like, well, technically your physique is pretty enough to do classic. You just need to lose muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think? I think he had just that one good year, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. And plus two, I don't know. The thing that kind of drew me off of him was when he was talking about that he never had a proper off season because of his sponsorships and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he had to stay lean. He couldn't really eat and all this other stuff, and he could never improve. And I'm just kind of like, then he had that one sponsorship that he got with, I think what Yamamoto dropped him or something.
Then he went to Black Magic.
He went to Black, and they kicked him off or some shit. And then he went to another one, and I think he was gone from that one. So I'm like,
something's up. Yeah, something going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but no.
I understand some contracts require you to be like stage ready for certain shoots, but I don't know how it works. I'm not at that level yet. But.
Yeah,
my bad.
Like, I'm sure. Yeah, like I'm sure he didn't have 8 straight weeks of having to be stage ready.
Are you guys surprised that Sean still doesn't have a sponsor?
Yeah. It's just weird. I don't know what it is.
With people that have done less than him and are like the mainstays of certain brand companies and stuff like that, it's really surprising that he doesn't have a sponsor. Maybe he kind of like stopped looking for a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think it has to do with his social, like his YouTube's been consistent, I think.
Yeah.
His social media is okay. I don't get it.
I was gonna say he's not like he's quiet on social media. He's somewhat active, if not really active.
Yeah, he travels, he does all this and that. Maybe Gas gave him a raise. And he reposts every fucking thing. Like I literally be like, skip through all his stories.
James Hollingshead kind of thing.
Yeah.
You think he goes
great?
I think it's James.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of seems he's in that Nick direction. But then again,
Vlad's a good boss. So you think like he's very like he holds grudges. Like it's true that as soon as Nathan and Brett got dropped, they haven't been on the podcast anymore.
I noticed that, and I'm like, I don't think he is. I mean, I think he's a good boss, but
I never saw Nathan and Brett as like a good fit in that
podcast, in
that particular group that they would have, especially Brett. Like 9 times out of 10, he was just literally there quiet.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't.
Nick too. Nick is quiet.
No, but Nick still like interjects sometimes, and he says like funny dumb shit. Like I know Nick as like the idiot in the corner that could just look at the screen like, and everybody would fucking think it's funny. But me knowing who Brett is, like as far as like from what I see, he has the education. He's smart. It seems like he's a real go-getter and stuff like that. He's like super focused.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like something that would really fit with him. Especially 9 times out of 10 that they talk about, would you have dicks for fingers? Like what?
I see his face and I'm just like, and that's the face I'll have. I'm like, you guys are all retarded. Like exactly. Seems like a pervy old guy that's never like just trying to blend in with the
young kids. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just like, yo, fool, I shut the fuck up. And it's like every time like I love the podcast and I love the crew, but then there's certain things that I'm like if Prime were to tell me like, oh, I did this before, Fuad would be like, oh, I did that too. You know, I did that, and I'm like, it's not about you, bro.
He tried to top the story all the time.
I'm like, oh my god.
I guess it's part of the banter of it, makes people watch it, but sometimes you catch it and you're like can we Justin, like, all right, let's move on. Like it's
like
too,
Justin's the funny guy because he's like an asshole. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
he's very like he's quick with it, yeah.
It's like if Prime said I won, fucking this guy will be like, oh yeah, wow, big deal.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before it'll be like, oh, I did that show too, but I got first, you know. I didn't place your place. I'm like, okay.
Word. He will always do stupid shit like that. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Like before when they had Luke on, I think it was better when Luke Sandow was on.
Luke almost controlled it a little bit, or like he would like call Fuad out a little bit more, just like kind of like Guy does. He's like, guys, like you never do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's been over 50 minutes, so I don't want to hold you guys too long. But
really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It went by quick.
Yeah. But damn. I don't want to hold you guys, like I said. So I appreciate you guys coming on, and I appreciate you guys watching. But yeah, stay tuned for more. Huh?
We gotta talk about that topic one day.
What topic?
Top 5 out of 5. We'll talk about it next time. But I'm like,
I gotta write that down so you don't forget. No, like
top 5 out of 5 when people are like, oh, I placed top 5 in my class, but you only got
5. Very competitive class. Top 5 out of 5.
Or one real quick pet peeve. I said it on my story. If you qualify for nationals, that don't really mean you're ready for nationals, bro.
Yeah.
Like just because you qualify as some dookie ass show, you got first or second place. People are like, yo, I'm going for my pro card. I'm like, nigga, it's your first year. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, and you look like shit. So anyway, I'm done.
I just like Goob that he put it out there. Like this lady was like, oh, I placed top 2 in a very competitive class. I'm like, there was only 2 people there.
Word.
Shut the fuck up.
I would hate that as a client because like if a guy like that, Goob, he calls him out. Now the client looks dumb because they're allowing that kind of. Because like if you guys say I came 5th, June 4th, and it was out of 5 people, and you guys are like, man, my client killed it. He came top 5 in his first show. I'd be like, bro, take that shit down. What are you doing?
I wouldn't even post you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, no.
All right. Well, I'll write this stuff down so we can talk about it next time because that's a whole nother 45-minute conversation.
That's a lot. I'm gonna go
that's a lot. That's a lot. That's
all
a
right.
lot.
So
you know what we should do? We should look up people from SIG and pull up their scorecard and see where they actually place. That should be fun. I think that would be fun. Let's do that.
Sure, let's do that. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I was like, oh shit.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll plan for it. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna get hated by a lot of people.